a change of narrative to the story. Maybe that's the area where we need to do a lot more.
Dr. Kayode, nuisance Lele.
They like, see, there's this thing about these guys that, in all honesty, right, they irritate me, and should irritate you too. They will tell you that Tinubu took decisions that others were afraid to take in the interest of that contraption. And what are those decisions? If you are making decisions and you are making them for the good or betterment of the people, and the same people who are reviewing that your decisions are being crushed under those decisions or those policy decisions, right? And then you are telling yourself that, well, I did it because of you. He removed subsidy, and they praised him for that, right? But somebody removed the same subsidy 13 years ago. And it was this same set of rogues that shut down the entire country. And even when that one removed the subsidy, Nigeria wasn't paying this much. He put in place what they called palliatives to cushion the effects of the subsidy removal. This one came on and said, subsidy is gone. It's gone. No. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh. Subsidy is gone. No. Meanwhile, subsidy was not gone. It was just another means of creating another market for his own, for himself and his own cronies in Malta. While the rest of you pays through your noses, and your business is your entire existence continue to suffer it. And they know about that. Somebody like Fayemi, every one of them who has been talking about Tinubu removing subsidy, other nonsense. Because there must be something that should replace that, and it's called palliative to cushion this effect of the. But there was no plan. There was nothing. It just kind of announced like an agbero. He floated the naira. Forex harmonization, all these fancy words they love to use. This mofo met Nigeria naira and dollar at 700 naira to $1, right? That's black market. That was black market though. The official rate was somewhere around 550, 600 naira to $1. Then he said he floated the Nigerian naira. Do you know who told him to float the naira? Do you even understand devaluation agreement? IMF, World Bank, because they wanted to give him money. They told him to go and devalue your currency, and he just did. But they are praising him for that. Because the effect of that now is that you do not have any real currency anymore. You have trashy paper. Trashy. That's what you call. That these guys are defending naira by borrowing billions of dollars, using your crude oil as collateral. Defending naira. You worry. Distributing money to bureau de change. And this hyperinflation, devaluation, all of this, they have contributed to further downgrade, if not total destruction of the middle class. You don't even have any middle class anymore. But these criminal politicians would say, the policy. Why would you devalue your currency? The only reason why you devalue your currency is because you are a criminal. You are supposed to be in jail. You do not devalue your currency because you are taking loan. That's criminal. Eh? These guys have spent over $4 billion defending the Naira. Like IMF said, go and devalue your money so that we can give you this loan. So you went on, you devalued your money. And then you went to market, you went to, to your media by saying, oh, God damn it, man. That's a very good policy, they say. So what decision is he talking about? Student loan. Are you mad? Like, somebody will tell you that the policy of Tinubu student loan, when the federal universities, colleges, and then unity schools had their own tuition subsidized, hostel subsidized, and Tinubu removed all of that. And suddenly, federal universities, colleges, they are paying nearly 300,000 naira school fees. And they're asking you to come and apply for a loan, not grant, or loan. I mean, I don't get it, man. So policy, what policy are you talking about? It gives them more money now. Are you mad? Do you even understand what you're talking about? More money for the states. Okay, let's do the math. Osun State, they used to collect, for example, Osun State, they used to collect 5 billion naira plus local government. Osun State is now collecting 8 billion naira. That sounds like more money, right? But the same Osun State and Osun people that will kind of get paid their salaries and all of that, right? When they were collecting 5 billion, a bag of rice was how much? 25,000 naira. Now they are collecting 7 billion, allocation 8 billion. So a bag of rice is 90,000 naira. Minimum wages, how much? 70,000 naira. So you're getting more money. Like, they're actually saying that to you, devalued money. So if you say, okay, 5 billion naira used to be, okay, let's say in dollars, right? Let's use dollars. The exchange rate at, I'm just going to use an average now. Let's say 600 naira to $1. So $1 million is how much? 600 million times 10. That's $10 million. So if the Osun State used to collect 6 billion, for example, let's use that 6 billion. So that's $10 million. What's $10 million? So the Osun State is collecting 7 billion or 8 billion. In fact, let's round it up, 10 billion. And exchange rate is 1,700 naira. You want to divide that and check what that is. So that simply means Osun State now collects between 6 million or 7 million, 5 million and $6 million. And somebody is saying that you are making more money, he's giving you more money. Isn't that what is playing out? Is that not what is playing out? Is the money that they are going to give to these states or local government areas, is that not going to reflect in the economy? Like if you have, what do you say it gives you more money? Let me give you another example. The Nigerian custom, they said they made 900 billion naira or 1 trillion naira. This was in 2022. Oh, we made 1 trillion naira in 6 months. We made 2.5 trillion naira in 1 year. Now convert that to what the economy was then. 2 trillion naira is like, it's like saying we made $1 billion. Kind of. No, $2 billion. Or even 3. That's a lot of money, right? Now the same customs will now come and say, oh, we are making 4 trillion naira now at 1,700 naira to $1. Then you check it out and you realize, the custom that claimed to make $2 billion, now they are making $900 million. But in your fake naira, it looks so much, so huge. But your currency is so devalued. That's just a paltry $800 million. Importation has dropped, which is real. Importation has dropped in Nigeria. Who is importing cars anymore? Nobody's importing stuff anymore. But because you can easily convert this money, and it looks so huge, so much, and suddenly, Tinubu and his gang, they are giving themselves award and say, we are making more money, I'm sharing more money to you. But the value of the money, what is the value of it? What is the value of that money? Yeah? I mean, I expect people to know this anyway. So, and that is why the only thing they can do is to keep borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. There's no amount of money they claim that they are making. When you check the value of that money and the economy that Tinubu has created, you realize that you are poorer than you were. So where is all this story of more money coming from, by the way? Like, who is believing this? Under Bokwari, when they said they were paying you 30,000 naira, you could buy a bag of rice and then pay a lot of the money. Now, you can't even use your 70,000, they haven't even paid them all, but you can't even use your 70,000 naira to buy a bag of rice. After half bag. You're paying more for food, for, for electric, for everything. You are. They want you to believe that his policy is serving you, is I'm like, come on, it's a common sense thing. How can people, they keep repeating it, and the more they repeat it, the more they begin to believe it. So those of you who have cars, I've heard people who have said that they used to fill the tank of their cars, right, with 15,000 naira. Now they have to fill the tank of their car with 80,000 naira. Do you need any other map to understand what devaluation means? Like practically, right? Do you need any extra explanation to understand what it means? Economics 101. They are pushing it. They are pushing the narrative. Pushing this. The local government are getting more money now. The state are getting more money. Go and ask your governor. I'm not saying you shouldn't ask them, but what is the value of that money? What is the value of that money? It is valueless. And the greed of the criminals who have been looting you continues to become insatiable. Insatiable greed of these rogues makes it even worse. Since April last year, they have been talking about your minimum wage. Remember? 70,000 naira minimum wage. Then they pushed it and pushed it and pushed it to January 2025. This is February 2025. Shengbang minimum wage. They are not paying anybody. There's no minimum wage anywhere. Everybody is checking their salary. Say, come on. This thing, they never pay us. It's not reflected yet. They are waiting. You are still waiting. I've been a lie. A lie. I mean, if you are watching me from Nigeria, you can tell me that it's not true, that they have started paying you your own minimum wage. 70,000 naira. $43, $42. $44.
I don't want to sit here and reveal all my strategy. I am the first speaker among the three of us running. So they will spy on me. So you will have a limited answer here today. Another day you can bring me back. But that's part of what I do.
Olórí òfò, pangolo ẹ̀dì, That's supposed to be an accountant from Deloitte. Deloitte accountancy. Olowo. Deloitte accountancy. But they can give all the excuses they want to, you know, like it's a contraption. It's like Nigeria. What would you say? 30,000 naira minimum wage. Can you even believe this, right? At 600 naira to $1. That simply means $100 would be 60,000 naira. What's that? Me, please. 30,000 naira means if you add at 600 naira, that means that's like a $50. Okay, that's averagely $50. Now 70,000 naira minimum wage is $42. That is what I'm talking about, the devaluation. So it sounds so big. It's got no real value. No real value. And it's going to get worse. Just today. I mean, yesterday I told you about their plan of borrowing 1.8 trillion naira, which is 1.070 billion dollars. That's 1.8 trillion naira. You know, then add the 780 billion. That is 2.6 billion. Trillion naira. Plus 30 million euro. I mean, come on. See, these are money they are borrowing so that the rest of the country can go sorrowing. Okay? I just read it today that they also floated yesterday, for this February, they said they floated the treasury bond. You know what that is? It is also some free cash, right? If you hear that they are selling Nigeria bond, sure you get treasury bond. If you have money, buy it. It's just within a year, you get your money back. Because they are going to use crude oil as collateral. Okay? And whoever is going to kind of like supervise the bond, right? They have to ensure that they market the crude oil and give you your money back at nearly 30% interest. So they have raised over 3 trillion naira again. It is borrowed money. It's like the difference between this bond money and the one they take from the IMF is that the ones they take from the IMF, they have long-term repayment plan. And you don't even have to pay back, just service the loan. Do you get that now? Just make sure you are paying a fraction of the interest on the loan. You don't have to pay the loan, just pay interest. That's what the loan, that's how they are servicing the debt. You see those ones that are like Euro bond, the treasury bond, all those ones, they have very short span, 6 months, 1 year. Because they want cash. They are printing money as well. Printing money, like money is going out of circulation. So if you ask them, what are they using all this money for? They will find some English in the book to use in justifying that. And they continue to increase your, what do you call it? Your devaluation and so on, right? In hyperinflation and what have you that's continue to eat deep into people's pockets. People are working so hard. Imagine, right? Let me give you this example again. Right? Imagine you are working so hard. And then you get paid 10,000 naira for your hard work. And from that 10,000 naira, right? 70% of the value of the money. Okay. Imagine your 10,000 naira is only, for real, it's only like 3,000 naira in worth. That's what devaluation is. This is what hyperinflation means. Okay? You have 10,000 naira in your pocket. But that your 10,000 naira in your pocket can only buy a 3,000 naira worth of goods. You will pay 10,000, but what you are buying for 10,000 naira ordinarily shouldn't be more than 3,000 naira. Just the way you all compare